one of the world's wealthiest countries, to the nation that owes the most money to IMF. Argentina has become a case study of economic doom. In a little over 100 years, it has destroyed a solid, successful, export-oriented economy to a country with over-interference by the government and its economy, and constant devaluation of its currency. In January 2024, Argentina's inflation crossed over 200%. A lunch menu here would cost 7,800 pesos. It is the biggest borrower from the International Monetary Fund, IMF, and it has additional debt from Qatar and China. How did things get so bad? An economic mess so big is not just the result of one or two politicians failing at their job of running the country. Argentina has a history of bad decisions for the last decade, and people now want Javier Milei to clean this mess up. But can he do this job?
As from today, Argentina is your staunch, unconditional ally. Thank you very much, and long live freedom. Damn it.
Frustrated and tired of corruption, political incompetence, and economic mismanagement, Argentina has voted Javier Milei to power. He's an economist, a TV host, a right-wing radical who calls himself an anarcho-capitalist. He has succeeded in introducing confounding economic reforms with an omnibus bill. Why have people of Argentina, who are amongst the world's most educated people, voted for this unpredictable anarcho-politician? The answer lies in the confounding history of shallow populism and bad policies. Music. Messi.
It's Messi for Argentina. It's simple, it's easy, it's 1-0.
And delicious wines come to mind when one thinks of Argentina. And there's a reason for that. Back in the 1800s, during its colonial history under Spanish rule, Argentina became a magnet for wealthy Europeans seeking investment opportunities. This influx of capital fueled rapid development in agriculture and industry. Argentina exported top-notch wines, meats, and food, making it a prosperous and export-oriented economy. In fact, it was a pioneer in global trade, attracted investors and speculators eager to capitalize on the emerging opportunities. The boom in foreign investment brought essential infrastructure like electricity, improved roads, and efficient transportation. Quality products flooded the Argentine market, providing comfort with those involved in various businesses. Argentina's economic success reached its peak as it exported goods to the US and Europe. All this took a huge hit during the Great Depression in 1929. Exports dropped, and Argentina that depended on exports heavily, people lost jobs and income. Economic turmoil triggered political unrest in Argentina. By 1824, Argentina had achieved independence, and the military junta took control of the nation. A democracy with a stable economy and functional laws under colonial hegemony suddenly became dictatorship of sorts. What did this mean for Argentina's economy? After a period of focusing on exports, Argentina shifted its attention to manufacturing and supplying goods domestically, leading to high economic inequality. Even after gaining independence, disparity in wealth and income stayed unchanged. Workers earned little, worked long hours, even as traders and business owners lived luxuriously. The situation worsened during the World War II, when Argentina, heavily reliant on exports to Europe and US, suffered due to the decline in foreign trade. Enter Juan Domingo Perón, whose charismatic leadership, coupled with his popular wife Eva Perón, brought about significant economic changes. Perón's approach, known as developmentalism, aimed to reshape the economy by nationalizing industries, increasing worker wages, implementing an 8-hour workday, and emphasizing internal production. Developmentalism, in essence, meant producing everything within the country and minimizing imports. Argentina took an unconventional route for financing, attracting Nazi war profiteers and criminals seeking refuge in the country, bringing money, expertise, and a shared desire for isolation from the Western world. For those that love history like me, do you remember Adolf Eichmann? The man that created and ran Auschwitz, a Nazi concentration camp like a well-oiled death machine. He was hiding in Argentina to escape from the tribunal. In 1960, Mossad, the Israeli intelligence agency, captured him, sedated him, and slipped him out as a part of a cabin crew. And the Argentina airport authorities or police did not even find out. Perón's populist policies, despite bringing him to power 3 times, led to political instability in Argentina. Perónists advocating for a welfare economy took control, fostering a culture of high wages, low work pressure, and uncompetitive manufacturing. This approach resulted in an economy heavily reliant on borrowing, often from IMF. Inflation soared as the government printed more and more money to sustain the welfare schemes and salaries, pushing Argentina into increasing debt. With limited global trade, the country struggled to earn foreign currency, relying on IMF loans to maintain a high standard of living. As the second largest South American economy, Argentina experienced periods of rapid growth, but recurring crashes due to global debt and inflation hindering sustained prosperity. Confusing policies with different exchange rates for various industries further complicated economic management. Facing difficulty in making ends meet, the people turned to hoarding US dollars amid the economic uncertainty in Argentina. And the latest election victory of Milei shows that people of Argentina want economic stability and sustained growth, even if it means voting for a man who wants to ban abortions permanently. Milei's focus on making the US dollar as the national currency will pinch Argentinians hard. It will also mean a lot of bonds and assets of the government would have to be liquidated to pay the national debt. That will definitely mean a lot of jobs will be cut or pay will be reduced. This is the Central Avenue, and as you can see, there's some trains and also like huge establishment buildings. So this is like the good part of the town, I feel like, or the busy part of the town, maybe like the business district. It is not surprising that people of this country are protesting against his moves, decisions that are basically austerity measures. But people that matter in the world of global trade and finance seem to support his decisions. Making tough economic choices for his country will probably win Milei approval from global powers. Milei is an eccentric and entertaining personality. He's the latest amongst extreme right-wing leaders to be elected to power,
going as far as advocating for population control mechanisms or the bloody abortion agenda.
A trend that's making its impact worldwide. Milei is prone to getting very angry on his TV show. He's definitely entertaining, a bit like Donald Trump is.
Make Argentina great again. Viva la libertad, carajo!
He abused naysayers and has meltdowns on live television. He will shut down the Ministry of Gender, privatize industry, privatize organ trade systems, and basically let the free market take over all aspects of life here. Will Milei succeed or survive in a country where people have enjoyed welfare and benefits for nearly 70 years? Or will he fail, like most Argentine politicians before him? The answer to that lies in Bill Clinton's first election slogan. It's the economy, stupid. Leaders like Javier Milei are not good news for democracy or political freedom. But if he can manage the economic mess that Argentina stands for, even by a fraction, he will stay in power. He will also get re-elected. If his tough measures open Argentina's vast natural resources and human resources to the free world, development will definitely come in. And that and economic recovery is the only remedy to clean up Argentina's near impossible economic mess.